Attention, please.
This uploading is only for educational purpose.
No intention to infringe copyrights.
Learning English with subtitles GPITRAL.
Follow us.
Great driving, guys.
Appreciate it.
One question. This will be interesting. What's with the randomly placed hob and wok?
Ah, wait and see, young Danielson. All will be revealed. This little lady will stir-fry your noodle. Dan, how'd you like your chicken noodles?
Projected through a massive funnel.
Steve has added a gas-powered noodle rocket. He can talk the talk, but can he walk the walk?
Ready? That'll do ya.
Okay.
3, 2, 1!
Steve fires the Chinese food out of the cannon.
Not to tasty in 10 seconds flat.
They'll be ready in 4 minutes.
Great.
Dan dances in front of a concrete wall. So what have we learned? Steve's Oriental delight has shown he can speed, he can swerve, and with the right ingredients, it's a real rock star. Now Dan's hooking up the rickshaw for the ultimate crash test, being towed into a concrete wall at 30 miles per hour.
I'll do the driving. You take a ringside seat. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Dan gets in the truck.
Will Steve's Tokyo Lil survive this kamikaze mission? Unlikely. But what fun!
Okay, okay, right, Dan.
Dan starts to pull the rickshaw, which is attached to his truck. Steve looks on as the rickshaw gains speed towards the wall. In slow motion, it hits the concrete. The bicycle section of the rickshaw crumples and glass shatters everywhere.
Why bother? Nice one. Didn't see that coming.
Oh, that is superb.
Cheers, mate. 1 ton destruction.
Don't despair. Steve will be right as rain just as soon as he's bought another silly vehicle for the crash test garage treatment.
Very strange.
Helmets on. Safety first. Remember that.
Jake watches crash test telly on the TV.
Time for some more crash test telly. Shopping channel, crash test style. So, what are they going to trash with power tools today?
I'm delighted today to announce the return of the 32-piece set, 32-piece China set that's come back after 2 weeks. It really is great to have it back. Hey, Steve, have you noticed the blue bands around the plates?
Yes, I have, Dan.
Take your
and
thing
I'll
off, take your
tell
thing.
you what, I could bloomin' kick myself.
Why is that?
Because I only went and purchased a 36-piecer about 4 days ago, and it doesn't look half the value of these little Chinas.
This set has actually been made by Gurkhas, and we all know what Gurkhas are known for. Strength and bravery.
in
Yes.
the field.
Yes. And just like the Gurkhas, this crockery is as hard as nails. It could probably withstand the force of a French army.
That's great news, Dan. But can it withstand the force of a sledgehammer? These are currently available in green, blue, orange and magenta. No home should be without one.
Should have known.
Dan puts on goggles as Steve starts to smash the china plates with the sledgehammer.
As you can see, this is approaching limited, so get calling.
Dan protects himself as pieces of china fly everywhere. Steve continues to smash them with the sledgehammer.
The 32-piece China set is also available as a Chinese present.
Steve turns around and destroys the plates displayed behind him. Out of breath, he stops the destruction.
Oh, it's like a Greek wedding in here.
Woo! We're out of stock.
Steve leans on the table with the sledgehammer over his shoulder. Jake turns off the TV. On the Crash Test Dummies calendar, the day is Friday.
Friday, and it's time for the Dummies Day Out, a weekly treat where the boys visit exciting new places in which to put their crash test theories to the test.
Steve and Dan get in the camper van and drive into a field.
Destination! So where will they end up today?
So come on then, what are we doing here and why are we wearing these fantastic outfits?
Dan, it's the annual Dummy Sports Day!
Yes! It's the highlight of our sporting year, the Dummies Sports Day. 2 athletes at the top of their game, competing for glory. Expect blood, sweat, and in Dan's case, probably tears.
Yeah! Fuck on the time, this is going to be brilliant. Do you remember last year's Sports Day? I won 5 silver medals.
Yeah, but only me and Dan competed, so...
Still came second 5 times.
Anyway, are you ready?
Ready. Let the games begin!
Steve and Dan start the egg and spoon race. Dan drops his egg and it breaks on the ground.
Look at that! Oh, brilliant, he's won.
Steve points at his egg, which was stuck to the spoon. Next, they have a sack race. Dan's legs break through the bottom of his sack, so Steve wins yet again. They then line up for the hurdles. Steve jumps over all the hurdles perfectly and wins the race. Dan hits one of the hurdles and drops to the floor screaming.
Number 1!
Ah, the hamstring!
Loser! He's a loser!
The race is fine, you're a cheat! You haven't won!
Oh, yada yada, mate, I will fair and square. At the end of the day, you're just going to have to realise that I'm a natural athlete, Dan. Whereas you have ginger hair and a scary face.
All right, brilliant, if that's the way you're going to play it. Every girlfriend you've ever had has been taller than you, and that don't look right.
I like some big.
You do.
What can I say?
Now listen, I'm a crash test dummy, Steve. I don't jump over hurdles, I cut through them.
Testify?
Come this way and I'll show you how I rickety roll.
Massive.
What's this? Does Dan have a brand new event for Dummy Sports Day?
So what in all of Christendom's going down here, Dan?
This, Steve, is a power saw steeplechase. What we're gonna do is pitch an angle grinder against a circular saw in a race to the finish.
Oh, for sure.
But, and it is a Fatima Whitbread-sized butt.
Pretty big.
Each saw will have to cut through 5 hurdles, each one made up of a different material, to see which saw is a cut above the rest.
What have you got for me, Dan?
Okay, stay close but don't touch me. Polystyrene.
Soft.
Jelly.
Wobbly.
Hard wood.
Solid.
Aluminium. Here represented by 2 lovely cans of orangeade.
Delicious.
Very sweet. And finally, solid steel. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, Steve, who are you going to go for? The angle grinder or the circular saw?
The angle grinder's 9-inch blade rotates at 6,500 revs per minute. The circular saw spins at just 4,100, but has a blade tipped with tungsten carbide teeth. It's a close one to call. This may need a photo finish.
You know what, Dan? I've come to a decision. I'm going to take the circular saw.
Great, in which case, safety first.
Positions, please.
At the ready.
Okay, Dan, let's fire these ladies up!
Steve and Dan put on ear protection, then turn on their cutting machines.
Yeah! Yeah! On your marks! Get set! Go!
And they're off!
The swords cut quickly through the first couple of materials, but get stuck for a few seconds on the wood.
You've got the wood now, you can do this. You're better than her. You're better than her.
Jeep, Dan!
They eventually cut through the wood, then onto the aluminium, side by side.
The circular saw made its way through that can of orangeade like a thirsty school kid, but couldn't munch through solid steel. It should have known that sugary drinks are bad for your teeth. The angle grinder made light work of the steel and spun its way to victory. Looks like Steve fell at the last hurdle this time.
So the winner is the angle grinder.
No, hang on, Dan. No, someone's cheating here. I want urine samples from both of you.
You can't test my wee, that's my wee.
Don't make me squeeze it out of you.
Oh, what was that?
Jake, get here!
What's this? Will Jake be left with egg on his face when the boys catch up with him? Also, the boys play table skittles, crash test style.
Yeah!
But first, it's crash test crime time. Which tool has been irresponsibly used for this crash test carnage? Find out after the break.
End of part 2.